Good evening, AusaTube. If you're an indie writer who's just starting out, you're probably starting to realize that self-publishing a book is expensive. You absolutely have to find an editor, design a book cover, get mock-ups of your book once the book cover is done, maybe have a book trailer. All of these things are pretty pricey and they start to add up. And the problem is, they're all kind of vital to marketing your book successfully. It's not like you can skip any of these steps. So what's a writer to do? Fiverr! For those of you who don't know, Fiverr is actually an independent contractor website where buyers can find people who sell certain skills for as little as $5. This means that writers can save a little bit of cash in some areas without sacrificing quality. Now, before I get asked these questions, I am going to say this. I do not recommend you use Fiverr to find beta readers or an editor. Beta readers should be free, and like Jenna Morosi said in her How to Find an Editor video, you need somebody who's actually qualified to be an editor, otherwise you're sunk. Now, some of the people on Fiverr may have qualifications, but finding out who that is can be a little difficult. Plus, if they're an editor and they're offering editing services for a lot less than other editing services, something's wrong. When it comes to editor guys, just pay for the pros. But with that being said, I have found at least 3 contractors on Fiverr with services that can really help writers. Today I'm going to be talking about cover design! We know that the saying says don't judge a book by its cover, but the problem is that everybody does that at least once. An interesting book cover is the difference between making a lot of sales and making no sales. Now the thing is that there are a lot of book cover designers on Fiverr, and it can be hard to choose the designer that best fits you. So this suggestion is based off of my personal experience with this person. The contractor, Olivia Pro Design, created the cover for my first novel, Starforged Orion. Look at it! Isn't it pretty? So how did I find out about Olivia Pro Design? My mentor, David Partelow, actually used her services to design book covers for his new series, Crescent Moon. Incidentally, here's the first book with the cover that Olivia designed. And yes, this is absolutely a shameless plug for my friend. Go buy it. What tier product did I buy from Olivia Pro Design? Depending upon who the seller is on Fiverr, you actually have multiple choices of tiers when you're buying from someone. I chose the premium $25 tier. This tier includes the option to use up to 3 stock photos from depositphotos.com, designs for the back cover and the spine, print-ready files, the source file, a 3D mock-up for advertising, and commercial use rights. I also paid a little extra to ensure a high-quality picture. All tiers come with unlimited revisions. If you're only publishing your book as an ebook on Kindle, you can probably get away with only getting the $5 tier. By that same token, if you're printing your book but only need to use 1 stock photo, then you can get away with the $15 tier. How many days did it take to get my order? With 2 revisions needed, it took about 7 days from order to final product delivery. The first draft took about 4 days. The first revision required a different font for the title and the back cover blurb, while the second revision only required some minor grammar and spell checking stuff. What did I need to provide in order to get this product? Fiverr gigs will ask you some questions when you buy a tier so that the seller knows what they're working with. I needed to tell Olivia the title of my book, the subtitle, if there was one, my author name, the book dimensions, and how long the book was in terms of pages. Other things I liked about the gig. This was personal to me, but Olivia allowed me to actually send her an image that I had created myself and incorporated it into the cover. See the silhouette? I made that. So long as you have the license and the rights to use the image and let Olivia know ahead of time, she'll be pretty flexible with you. How much did the product cost me? $25 for the premium tier, $10 for promised high quality picture, and $1.75 for the processing fee. Altogether, the product cost me about $36.75. How would you rate the seller and their gig? I gave Olivia Pro Design 5 stars out of 5. Would you use this gig again? Absolutely. Would you recommend this gig to other writers? That's what I'm doing now. So that's it for today's episode of Fiverr for Writers. Tune in next time to hear us talk about book trailers. Ooh. Until then, Starforged Orion is available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle form, and don't forget to check out my other social media sites for more content. Bye!